if you're anyone that has clicked on this video, first off, congrats. You're already like well on your way to furthering your video marketing strategy. Congratulations. Most people have not even taken that step. But who are these two people talking into my ear? I am a senior video specialist here at Kalungi, and joining me today is Xavier. I'm going to butcher your name. Xavier Uzcategui.
Oh my God, that was the best introduction. Okay, I don't know what to say. Oh my God, Thank you, Ian, for that introduction. I am the senior marketing manager here at Kalungi. I'm in charge of the video department. I work closely with Ian, and we create amazing videos for our customers, and we want to share what we have learned over the last few years working for B2B SaaS marketing companies. B2B SaaS companies. B2B SaaS company.
It's really funny, I find, that we focus so much on creating video with purpose, yet we have never really told anyone like what our best practices are, what our strategy really is. It's kind of all just kind of kept close to the heart, and that's kind of the purpose of this video today, is to really kind of open ourselves up, so to speak, and actually explain to people, hey, if you have a B2B SaaS company, you need to start doing videos if you aren't already. Turns out they're pretty powerful to like generate views, leads, and the coveted MQL. I said the word. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. in case you didn't know, you can get MQLs from videos. Like, people think that videos is just about views, generating views, vanity metrics. Well, no, you can generate leads. You can generate MQLs.
Yeah, it takes effort, and it takes the right kind of video to do so. Each video has a different purpose, but each video will serve its own purpose in furthering your go-to-market strategy, your video marketing strategy, any and all.
Exactly. And one thing that you need to keep in mind is the funnel stage. Because if you want to generate awareness around your brand, okay, focus on doing videos that generate awareness, like an explainer, a video that allow people to understand who are you and what are you offering. But if you want to focus on sales, okay, you can do demos.
Yeah, that's a really important thing as well, is that each video type, each video variation serves a unique purpose within the strategy. It's not just a one-stop shop per video. Like, each video is intended for a very specific task in growing your brand, growing leads, and we can like get just like all into the nitty-gritty details here in a sec, but you're probably like wondering like what like the first thing you need to do, what that actually is. Well, before you do anything, before you have anyone actually start making a video, the first thing you need to do is understand, what have I done so far when it comes to video? The most important step is the first step. You need to walk before you can run. You need to audit what you already have. Anytime you've contracted another company to make an animation for you, anytime you've recorded a fireside chat with a CEO, compile everything into a repository so that you have something to look at and say, this is what I have for video.
Exactly. What you need to do is to compile everything into a spreadsheet. You put there the titles, the links, check the metrics. What are the relevant metrics around your videos? Have they made any impact before? And start thinking about what kind of videos you haven't produced and you can produce in the future.
Yeah, and that just leads right into like the next topic, which is, okay, now that you have an assembly of all the videos that you've already made, you can then start creating basically the fun part, the brainstorming session. Like, what can I do? What have I not done? Like where is my mind going with the possibilities that I could do for video content? Like, let your freak flag fly. There's so many different things. Just to kind of rattle off a quick list, you have product videos, customer testimonials, explainer videos, educational video series, something that you might see on like big thought leadership channels like HubSpot, for example, has some of the best educational videos out there when it comes to explaining content. You got video promos to just like promote your brand really quick, like short little snappy videos, social media videos if I haven't already said that, ads, testimonials, like even just like long shot demos or podcasts. Like, start generating ideas about like what you produce with your brand in mind.
One thing that I forgot to mention during the audit, one thing that you need to keep in focus is that the videos that you have produced in the past have been relevant to your target audience. Always keep in mind your target audience. That's the first thing that you need to think about. What are their pains? What are the things that they are looking for? What is their job to be done? Focus on doing videos that are relevant to your target audience. And think about what are the formats that are relevant to your funnel stage, like we talked about before. If you want to focus on sales, okay, you can do a demo video. If you want to create awareness, do an explainer. If you already have a solid base of customers, you can do customer testimonials. Create use cases around your customers that are relevant to your target audience. So keep that in mind as well. Relevant, and always focus on your target personas, your target audience.
Yeah, a very good point. What we're trying to do here is figure out a way to mesh your creative ideas for videos, but also creating those videos, creating that content with purpose. You need to be understanding like the disparity between what you want to make and what people are actually going to want to watch from you. And that turns out can be a pretty big margin. So like the next major step that you're going to need to do is look at the audit that you have, all the videos that you have already currently made, the metrics that you've accounted for, the metrics that you want to account for, the video types that you have, and then whittle down the ideas like that you've gotten from your brainstorming session into a couple actionable videos. We don't want to like run off to the races. We need to start small and actionable and work our way up to a larger video strategy. So that involves like basically just looking at like where there's a gap essentially with the videos that you've already made. So let's say you have nothing but testimonial videos. Okay, but has anyone ever seen your product? Maybe you need to start showing that off. Do you have a product? You better have a product. Show that product off.
And there is another aspect. What are the distribution channels in which your videos are going to be published? Because think about your audience, about your target personas, about the companies that you want to be target to. Some people live more on LinkedIn, depending on what type of personas or customers they are. They can live either on LinkedIn, they can live on Facebook, they can live in YouTube. So when you think about your target audience, you need to think about where they are usually placed. Maybe they live in TikTok or Instagram. So keep that in mind as well, because videos, if you publish a video on YouTube and that is not where your target audience usually is, your video is not going to have any impact. So keep that in mind as well when you start working on your marketing strategy.
Yeah. And this is another great point. Like, this is the start to your marketing strategy. This is just how you kind of kick it off. There's, of course, a lot of maintenance and upkeep and reassessing that you have to do in the future. You have to always be iterating. This is just how you get started. You find what you've already done and then compare it to what you can do and apply the notion of what do people actually want to watch from me? You know, what have I not done? And like also like don't be afraid to like look at competitors to see what they're doing too. Like I know it's not like really a bullet point that a lot of people like often kind of revel in, but no original idea really comes from nowhere. You kind of have to absorb influences from other people, especially the things that you enjoy seeing. If you imagine yourself as a customer, what would I like watching? Do I want to watch like 3-minute video of like a still images and monotone voiceover? Probably not. You know, you have to really think about like what you enjoy watching and what others enjoy watching and apply that to the videos that you'd be making for your brand and for your company.
You bring a good point. Yeah, it's good to think about the strategy, think about the focus, the marketing strategy, but make your videos approachable. You are a good example because you always put a lot of personality into your videos. That's the way that you relate to your audience. Don't make your videos just like too generic, too informative. Okay, information is important, but bring personality, bring life to your company through video content. make your videos approachable, friendly, that people can understand it. Don't do it like just pieces of information. They can be as approachable and friendly.
Getting started is the hardest thing, you know, figuring out like where you need to start off. And we actually, you know, we're kind of good at what we do. So we actually are including a kickoff template to kind of get started with creating your own videos that you can kind of follow our best practices. We've used them with our own clients. It's tried and true. It works. Clients like really resonate with this way that we actually like start generating videos. We're generating them with purpose, not just kind of out of the blue to tick boxes. I find that, yeah, it works, you know?
What if we share that template?
That's ridiculous. Are you serious?
Yeah.
That's coveted information.
Yeah, let's share it.
This is heresy. I'm sorry.
Let's do it.
Of course we're gonna share it. You think we're dum-dums?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you so much, everyone, for you know, coming to our TED Talk. But essentially, we just wanted to give you a rundown of what a good video marketing strategy for B2B SaaS companies look like, because not a lot of people are actually talking about what B2B SaaS video marketing looks like. We hear a lot about SaaS video marketing, B2B video marketing, but how often are we actually talking about both combined? There's a very specific way that you can do that, and we have curated a pretty concise way of actually creating meaningful content for B2B SaaS companies. So, yeah, check it out.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for watching.